Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. So as you know, the drone market is going increasing day by day. Different brands are coming up with new and better drones. So in the leader of the market for the best drones, the DJI is always on the top because they have been doing these drones for a quite long time. So today I'll be reviewing and unboxing the Mavic Mini. I have been flying this drone for a little while, and I'll just be giving you my thoughts and suggest you guys whether to go for the Mavic Mini 2, which is launching today in November 4. By the time you watch this video, the Mavic Mini 2 would already be out, and I'll just give you my thoughts on whether to go for that drone or you can stick with the Mavic Mini and get the best footage for yourself. By the way, if you want to enter into the drone market, these are beginner level drones. So if you already own a drone like Mavic Mini or any other beginner level drones, you might want to up your game by going to a little bit of professional drone, that is Mavic Air 2, which I'll be reviewing in the future videos as well. So if you're enjoying the video and want to see more of the contents in the future, do consider subscribing, which will help me immensely and encourage me to keep making these kinds of videos in the future. So a sub to the channel would be massively appreciated, and enjoy the video. So here's the box of DJI Mavic Mini. So this is basically a fly more combo. So I would highly suggest everyone who is trying to get these kinds of drones to always go for the fly more combo rather than going for the normal version, because the flight time that is around 30 minutes wouldn't be enough for you guys to keep on flying, and if you want to charge this one up, it's probably gonna take like 1 hour or so. So if you get fly more combos, you get 3 extra batteries as well as a couple of extra propellers, so that if you break one, you have always got the spare one. And if you add the cost of all of these things included in the fly more combo, I think if you're buying that individually, that's gonna cost you so much more. So I'd highly suggest you to go and buy the fly more combo rather than going for the regular non-combo version. So here's the box itself, and the main feature of this Mavic Mini drones is basically the ultra lightweight design of these drones, which is under 249 grams. And what that means is you don't need to register this drone, and it comes under the rule the flying CASA here in Australia, or FAA, that is Federal Aviation Authority in US. They have placed that if your drone weighs under 250 grams, it counts as a toy. I think so, yeah, it counts as a toy and you don't need to register it before flying. But that's a massive benefit if you don't want to be dealing with all the hassles that comes with the drone registration and all. So here's the box itself. Let me go ahead and unbox this one. So on the top you have got your bag for the Mavic Mini. Let me keep that aside, and inside you have got the power adapter to charge your battery. You also get the USB cable and a couple of extra accessories. I have already unboxed this one, but just to show you what you get inside, I'm doing this. Here are a couple of extra screws for your drone, and comes with a set of I think 3 or 4 extra propellers along with the screws. So that's a really good thing. There you go, 1 2 3, yep. And you also get the couple of, I think, one more pair of the joysticks in case you lose that one. And let's see what else in the box. And here are a couple of manuals for your Mavic Mini, do's and don'ts, and that's pretty much it for this one. And you also get the propeller guards, if you want to fly indoors, it will help you protect your drone from crashing, because the problem I have seen with these entry level drones and the drones that are super light is it doesn't have obstacle avoidance. The obstacle avoidance helps you detect what is in front and helps you avoid the obstacles, by the help of the sensors that is built inside the drone. So that's the massive downside of being like super light and super cheap as well, because if you have a obstacle avoidance in your drone, it will cost you a little bit more than the Mavic Mini that you are paying for. So I think that's a downside, but it wouldn't matter if you use these propeller guards. It will help you protect your drone. Even if you crash onto something, it will help to protect your drone and the propellers. So these are really gonna be handy for the one who are just beginning up with the drones. And that's pretty much it in the box. And let's see what you get in the Mavic Mini bag. I really like the design of this bag. It's like, it feels really good. So inside you get couple of cables. I think this is for your iPhone, USB to lightning cable, and this is for your old phones without USB-C, so USB to USB. And I think I have already installed the one that I need in here. So this is your controller for your drone. It just goes in like this, and you put your phone inside here, and here is your USB Type-C to USB cable. This is for my new phone, like I use Note 9, so I have to use the USB-C cable. And your and your joystick is on the bottom. You just take it out and screw right in like that. It makes it really easy for you to travel if you can take this off, otherwise there is a chance that you might break this one. So you just take that on and put it like that. That's it. And here is your antennas, just like that. And this is your extra batteries that you get with the Fly More combo. That's why I highly suggest you to go for the Fly More combo rather than the normal one. So you'll get 2 extra pair of batteries, so you can increase your flight time by maybe 1.5 hours. That is really helpful. It will really come in handy if you are planning to go on a long trip and you don't have a power outlet. By the way, you can charge this thing by your power bank as well, but it will take a really long time, so having a couple of extra batteries is always a plus point. So that's it for this one. You also get the USB cable to charge your battery pack, and here's your Mavic Mini. Let me keep this aside, and there you have it, the DJI branding on the top. On the bottom you have your bottom sensors, I guess, just to detect where you are landing, I think. And here's your camera protected with the gimbal protector, and these are just the vents. As I already said, it doesn't have any sensors. So on the back you have your place where you put your batteries. You just press this one and pull it right off, and it goes just like that. And here is your USB port, so that you can charge it from the port as well. And here's your place for your SD card. And by the way, it doesn't have any internal memory, so if you forget your SD card, you wouldn't be able to record anything. So just be mindful that whenever you are traveling, just make sure that SD card is already in there. So the way it comes off is you take this one off just like that, and there you go. So that's pretty much it for the drone. It feels really nice, but it feels really plasticky, and if you're flying it in like very windy condition, I wouldn't suggest that, because if you are going towards the wind, it will fly without any problem. But if you have to come against the wind, like, it will be very hard for you to get your drone back. So don't fly this drone like towards the ocean or a place where it's very windy and you don't have like enough battery to get back your drone, so you might lose it as well. So that's pretty much it for the drone. Just for the comparison, I'll compare this with my Mavic Air 2. So here is my Mavic Air 2, and if I unfold this one, it's like very big. So there you go. you can see the size difference on these drones. There you go. This is the Mavic Mini, this is the Mavic Air 2. When I place it on the top, it's very light and very feels like a toy, but don't judge the book by its cover, because this can take 2.7K videos. So talking about the Mavic Mini 2, I think I have seen in few of the leaks and rumors that the brand new Mavic Mini 2 would be coming up with 4K video capability up to 30 frames per second. So that will be really like, I don't know if it's gonna be a massive upgrade over the Mavic Mini, because when you look at like the price point, I think that will be slightly more expensive than the Mavic Mini when it first launched, because of like just the feature of having 4K, the price will surely go up. I don't think, if you are planning to get into drones and wanna take 4K capabilities, you would probably be more into Mavic Air 2 lineup rather than going for the smaller version, that is Mavic Mini 2, coming up with 4K at 30 frames per second. Because if it's a smaller drone, you wouldn't be able to fly it like very far away. And another big upgrade with the Mavic Mini 2 would be, of course, the controller. So I think the controller of the Mavic Mini 2 would be same as the Mavic Air 2 with OcuSync 3.0. So that basically allows you to fly very far away, as it's not the Wi-Fi based, and that will really help you if you are flying in the place where there is a lot of Wi-Fi interference. It will highly increase your range. I think the Mavic Air 2 goes up to 10 kilometers without any like interference, but it all depends upon the situation as well. So that will really be good. But the thing is, 4K at 30 frames per second in a drone with very lightweight, that is under 250 grams. I don't think you want to go into like a toy kind of drone. Not a toy, but you can lose your drone even if it has like higher specs in the camera, but the wind would surely blow it away if your drone is super light. So if you want to pick the like beginner kind of drone, I would suggest you stick with the Mavic Mini rather than going for the Mavic Mini 2. Or if you want to get a bigger drone, then Mavic Air 2 would be the great option as well. So I'll be reviewing and unboxing this Mavic Air 2 in the future as well. I will post the videos soon enough. So if you want to see the video comparison of the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Air 2, I will be posting that videos in the future as well. So do consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.